Hello. Today the topic of my speech is research on the interoperability of ballet and Latin dance technique. Okay, and I will illustrate my point from the following 4 points. Mm. And this the motivation for this study. Ballet first appeared in the European region after hundreds of years of development history and has formed a relatively compliant training system. And Latin dance and ballets have a deep um, historical origin and from the um, characteristics of Latin dance. Looking for these difficult and commonalities between ballet and Latin dance, so that the two in the evolution of mutual migration can influence category promote Latin dance and ballet to future improve. And the cultural background. The first is ballet, and ballet developed and popular in France in the second half of the 17th century, and combining music, pantomime, strength, and the second is Latin. Latin dance, where there are many kinds of Latin dance, each from a different country in 1916. Latin dance was included in the world competition and divided into rumba dance and samba dance, cha-cha-cha, paso doble, and jiggle. And the sound point is James training method, and the main country analysis of ballet dance training is this 3 points. Great quality training and training with the level and get out of the training of the level. And the Latin dance training is dynamic strength training and arm exercise. The training method of the children, I exercise them in teacher in the article from the above centralized training method. We can see that our first point and technical relevance. Okay, this is technical relevance. I will analyze it from the following 4 points. And the fourth one, the ability of technology under the fridge to migrate each other. Oh, sorry. From the static perspective of the dance, the static breath and contour movements used by the ballet on the ledges are generally cried out by the pole so as it enhance the correction and relaxation of the muscles. So I try to plan the static movements of ballet to the practice of lodging dance, and I found that this can help to show the beautiful of the body posture, but also can exercise muscle strength. Okay. The second, the ability to migrate each other in rotationary tech technologies. Uh, the rotation occasion of ballet is different from that of the rotation of of lodging dance, and the rotation occasion of ballet requires the body to scratch the center of gravity moves down, and the body remains upright, and the two arms are raised flat to coordinate the hands and the shoulders. The training movements of Latin dance unlike ballet picture. So I have I have explored this issue with several Latin dancers who consider a good Latin dancer that you need to practice for years, but also have a deep ballet mm, foundation because the rotation skills of ballet can help Latin dancer break through themselves first in the rotation. And therefore, I think that Latin occasion technique is very closer uh, linked to ballet occasion technique and the motor mobility of the two occasion techniques is also ours. Yes. The third, the interoperability of artistic expression. I want to watch many females practice ballet, and in some Latin dance performers I learn in China, I found that eyes, movements, and technology and visual influence are all implanted in the artistic performance of the two dances. The initial training of the two dances requires the um, cultivation of artistic performance so they can learn from each other in artistic performance. Yeah, this is different, and but I think they can learn each other and improve them what they need. The last one, mutual mobility in terms of artistic literacy. The scope of artistic literacy is very broad, including not only aesthetic ability and dance teaching, dance, emotion, music, science, and rhythm expression. Yeah, and from the perspective of aesthetic ability, the intermediate train is the most classic single occasion in the ballet occasion. The starting in ballet is the aesthetic symbol of ballet and the unique and beautiful. This beautiful has been recognized by most people after a long time of evolution. And second, the aesthetic common sense of body is also reflected in the appearance. The body form, portrait, and another aspects and lighting dance in the aesthetic aspect. Just like ballet has specific and requirements for shape, uh, body, body shape, and posture. And when I learn things, I hope that during the period of studying abroad, I will combine the training masters of the different dance trips in China and the UK to improve some dance teaching knowledge thinking in our country and make community progress. And therefore, I will take ballet and Latin dance as an example. Yeah. Okay, thank you for listening.